From 2013, the Abbott government has had the highly publicised goal of bringing Australia's economic situation to a surplus. The removal of price capping to student contributions in tertiary education was one of the announced strategies to achieve this goal. After promising no cuts to education during an election campaign, on the 13th of May 2014, this strategy was announced. Now, with university fees expected to blow out of proportion, is an elitist society inevitable?
I'm a tutor in film studies at University of New South Wales. I'm also completing my PhD.
My name is Michael Vadalidis. I'm a student at the University of New South Wales studying a Bachelor in Media, specialising in Communications and Journalism.
我叫 Ada， 咁我係讀緊 second year 嘅 Commerce and Science， 咁我 science 係 major psychology 啦。
I wouldn't say it's the best way for people getting access to education.
I think it's very short-sighted and counterproductive to remove the cap on university fees and put people in a position where they're going to be paying off their university fees like well into their working life. Yeah, I just don't see how that creates a better future for this country.
我而家學費大概係17,000澳幣，咁就比正常一般 local 係貴4倍到嘅。
You know, that could lead to less enrolments, or the people who do enroll are you know, from the wealthier classes, which means it kind of dilutes the talent or the ability of you know, undergraduates. So yeah, it's not a good situation.
It could separate social classes quite a bit and make an elitist society sort of thing. So it's difficult to sort of say.
No ifs, no buts, no education cuts. No ifs, no buts, no education.
It might force students to work harder and actually pay off their uni fees instead of going on HECS. You know, it could work the opposite way as well. People might have to take loans out and more debt would just be there for them when they finish.
And don't we already have like an enormous amount of international students? And that's because they pay more than local students. So I don't see how increasing the price for Australians will make our universities more competitive.
其實如果佢俾學校得定價嘅話，一定係加晒好多價啦。咁當然固之然 international student 一定唔會有例外啦。咁佢不嬲已經收得貴，咁佢更加會收得貴啦。咁同埋就係，但係我會覺得，如果佢咁樣收咁貴，其實可能會令到有啲學生喺外國嘅未必會專登走嚟外國讀書，因為你講真，你好多學生都喺依度，你唔係即係唔係話好多個係屋企係好有錢大富大貴咁樣話俾佢嚟就嚟，即係有啲真係慢慢供佢出嚟讀嘅。咁你如果無啦啦再咁樣加，佢哋其實真係未必真係會 afford 得到嘅。
Isn't making education and higher education more accessible to everyone, isn't that how you make the country more competitive globally, rather than, you know, just allowing the elites to go to university? I don't know. It seems just so obvious.
So, the arguments for the removal of price capping to student contributions have not been seen to benefit students, local or international. In fact, they have been seen as a deterrent and in turn to decrease competitiveness on an international level. So, who is going to benefit from this strategy? And how much can you or your family afford to pay for your education?